Hi guys, this is Mary. Welcome back to Cardz TV. The other day I showed you my two new stamp sets, Gingerbread Christmas and Just Chillin'. And we made these two cute little cards with the gingerbread men and the mug in the last video. And today we're going to use Just Chillin'. Now this has got the little penguin and the ice cream cone. We've got Chillax, Just Chillin', You Warm My Heart, You're So Cool, Chill Out, Have a Cool Birthday, You Give Me Chills, and Have a Nice Day. So we're going to do two cards today too. We're going to do birthday cards, and one of them's going to have the little penguin, and the other's going to have the ice cream cone, and they're both going to say, have a cool birthday. Because I've got 3 birthdays coming up in the next 10 days. So I've got to get some birthday cards made. We're going to use George and Basic Shapes. For the penguin card, I used this Paper Studio Snowflake embossing folder. Isn't that pretty? I used some papers from this Recollection, Home for the Holidays, and also this pink paisley, Merry and Bright. So, oh, and I forgot, we're going to use a sketch from the Cardz TV Kit and Caboodle card sketch series, and we're going to use sketch number 6 for both cards. I've got my card sketch right here. This is sketch number 6, and to get all 14 sketches for your cards, just go to cardstv.blogspot.com, and up at the top you'll see Mary Sketches. Just click that and you'll find all 14. You can download them to your computer and save them, and you can print them out and put them in a little book like I did, or just look at them for reference whenever you need to come up with a card idea. So we always have our envelope with our card base and our pieces already cut for the card kit and caboodle. And I've got a white card base. This is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. And inside I've cut all my pieces according to the sketch. Now our first mat is 4 by 5 1/4, and it's black. The second mat is 3 3/4 by 5. Isn't that pretty? I love that paper. That came from that Recollections Home for Christmas paper pad. Now we've got 2 circles and we've got a border. So for a little pop of color, I cut this red and white diagonal striped border at 1 inch by 3 3/4. That's going to go right here. My card base is all ready, just like this sketch. Now we're going to add some circles. Now I've got a large circle at 3 inches, and the smaller circle for the sentiment I had at 1 1/4 inches, but I didn't use those dimensions, and I also cut shadows for both of my circles. Now I've used the George cartridge, and I used the circle on page 108 to cut the white circle and the black shadow. And this shadow and circle was cut at 2 3/4 inches. And I ran this circle through that beautiful snowflake embossing folder because my little penguin's going to go on there. I'm going to adhere these together and then adhere this down flat to my card because I've got my little penguin on some foam tape. Now for the sentiment, have a cool birthday, from that Just Chillin' set, I cut this sentiment and shadow at 1.5 inches. That also came from page 108 in the George cartridge. I've got this on some foam tape, but just at the top because it's going to overlap that circle. Now for my little penguin, I stamped him using Memento Tuxedo black ink on some white Georgia Pacific cardstock. It's 110-pound cardstock, and that's what I use for my card bases. And I just cut around him and left a little bit of a white border. I've got him on some foam tape, and I'm going to add him right here to the front of my card. And I think that makes a really cute card for a winter birthday or a guy's birthday. Here's my first birthday card, all finished using sketch number 6 and the Just Chillin' Cardz TV stamp set. Love this little penguin, and I love the pop of red on there. And it's got some dimension from the foam tape. Now let's do card number 2. We're going to use the same sketch again. We're also going to use these same circles for our sentiment, but we're going to use some different papers. We're going to use the ice cream cone this time, and we're going to use a different cartridge as well. We're going to use Elegant Edges. Let me get my kit over here for this one. We're going to use Elegant Edges because we're going to cut a scallop for our circles. Let me move my little penguin card right up there. Now this one's going to be more of a feminine birthday card. Once again, we have 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 for our card base. We've got this light chocolate brown matte, which is 4 by 5 1/4. And then this cute little birthday pattern paper. And this came from Studio Basics 101, and it's called Birthday Bliss. I just love this. It's so cute for birthdays. So this one is 3 3/4 by 5. And then for our border going across here, I've used another piece from that paper pad. And this one has a hole in the top of each sheet of paper. I don't know if you can see that. Well, you can see it right there. And because this is going to be hidden by the scallop circle, I just went ahead and used that piece so I don't waste any paper. That's going to go right across there. Okay, this card base is done. Now I've done this one a little bit different. The ice cream cone is smaller than the penguin. What I did, I took some Memento Cantaloupe ink and stamped the cone part of the ice cream cone, and for the top I wanted a chocolate ice cream cone. As you can see, chocolate's my favorite. For that I used Memento Rich Cocoa, and after I had stamped the cone, I just took the ice cream part and brought it down a little ways on the cone, and I stamped that. And I think it turned out really cute. Now, I cut this circle a little smaller because, as I said, the ice cream cone is smaller than the penguin. And I wanted it to look visually pleasing. So for this circle, I cut it at 2 1/4, where I cut the circle on the penguin card at 2 3/4. And I also wanted this scallop circle for the background. Now, before I go on to that, I did cut this sentiment circle the same size as the penguin card, 1 1/2 inches. But I cut a scallop for this too. And like I told you, I found that scallop in Elegant Edges. I cut this one right here. I hit Shift and Scallop 1, and that's on page 23. Now the scallop for the ice cream cone, I cut at 2 3/4 inches. For the circle, which is 2 1/4. For the sentiment, I cut the scallop at 1 3/4 inches for the circle. That's 1 1/2 inches. I'm going to put this, well no, I think I'm going to put this down flat because I've got my sentiment on foam tape. I'm going to put that right there, and as you can see, it hides that hole in my border. And then I'm going to put my sentiment right up here, just like on the little penguin card. Isn't that cute? Here are my 2 cute little birthday cards, all finished using sketch number 6 from the Cardz TV Card Kit and Caboodle series. You can get this and the other 13 sketches at cardztv.blogspot.com. And we also used the brand new Cardz TV Just Chillin' stamp set for both of our cards, and you can pick this up as well as the Gingerbread Christmas over at my online store, cardztvstamps.blogspot.com. Thanks so much for coming by today, guys. I hope you had fun, and I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.